There you are. I wondered where you were at, that's all. Alright, give me 1 second to get braced up here so that I'm ready for you to get on the bike. Okay. Plop. You ready? All right. I'll leave the visor open for a little while until I cool off. Wife Melly. Got the Magna up and running. Brakes are absolutely wonderful. The boys at EBC make a really good product, let me tell you. They're so much better than the originals. There we go. Let's put the lid down. Oh, it is so nice. I am finally cooling off. It doesn't matter how warm it is, as long as you're moving, it always feels okay. And of course, Mel and I, we always wear our full protective clothing. And usually, if I'm just buzzing around town at like 35, 45 miles an hour, I'll wear a half helmet. Melly, on the other hand, she tends to only wear a full face helmet because she has problems with her eyes and the wind irritates them really bad, so full face is the only way to go. Oh, that's a nice Shelby Mustang up there. I love the sequential taillights. That is just so cool. Still doing good back there, Mel?
Yep.
Yep. Boy, the Magna is nice and comfy, even to ride 2 up on. So I'm going to turn here because I'm cutting through what you guys in the UK would call the posh side of town. Old money through here. Really nice homes. So I joke about it all the time, and I tell Mel, hey, let's go over to the Grosse Points, and because it's Grosse Point Shores, Grosse Point Farms, Grosse Point, and then another Grosse Point Woods. We just call it the Points, but I always tell Mel, hey, let's go right over the points and drive down property values. They probably love us guys in motorcycles just riding through town. Motorcyclist invaded the Grosse Points. Oh no, I'm going to move. My property values are going down. Anybody on the forum. We've got a lot of members now. Well over 1,200, almost 1,300. If you guys have a V4 Magna or any of the older V4 Hondas that are older than, I think maybe 1993, 94, and you're going to cruise around town, even with the oil mod, you need to be at about 3,000 RPM to keep the oil up in the cams and have the cams properly lubricated. Or else you're gonna be sorry. know, older than my 88 gear. There's some older Magnas, like there's a 1000cc Magna that where Honda was going head to head with Yamaha and their VMAX back in the 80s. And that bike's notorious for cam oiling issues also. Right or left? Let's go left. All these brakes are so good. I cannot tell you how much better, especially the drum is. There's no way the original shoes were semi-metallic. It's just not possible. They would fade and get spongy so quick. And they're mechanical, and there's no fluid to boil off. It's just linkage. Now in the state of Michigan, we have right on red. Still good? Yep. Search some traffic laws about the UK so I don't get a ticket while visiting for pulling out, turning on a red light. Porsche Boxer noise. So apparently they evacuate Grosse Pointe for the 4th of July because there's nobody here. Probably nothing's open. Guy's open. Brooks Brothers. What better time to have a sidewalk sale than a national holiday? Melly makes a good backrest. Oh. Sidewalks on either side of the road, and that guy's running in the middle of the street towards oncoming traffic. What an idiot. Oh man, what I would not give to have the money to ship my Mac to the UK for our trip. A, I'm already familiar with it. B, it's just a badass bike. And C, I mean, how cool would that be? To be able to travel abroad with your bike. Even if I had massive piles of money, I don't know if I'd want to do it, simply because of the fact is, if anything broke, it would take me forever to find parts to get it fixed. Which is the reason why eventually I'm going to have to buy a new bike. Which means overtime at work. That would be job number 1. Job number 2 is running my own business, and sometimes doing both gives you no life at all. So this little outing today and having a 3-day weekend for us is really, really cool. I know Melly needed it. I love this old gas station to the left here. job, dude. I've probably had this camera on, or in my helmet now for a good, I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes now, I'm guessing. And it actually is perfectly comfortable. I don't really notice it's there above the rest of my face being squished in by the rest of the helmet. I know one of the complaints about these older HJC helmets that I don't think they make anymore this model is that it was really wide. People thought they had a kind of a bobblehead look. And that's certainly the case. The reason why it's so wide is because it had room for the chatterbox equipment, which is the reason why I can get a camera in here. Haha. And I looked online yesterday evening and I could not find replacement pads for this helmet. So as they become more broken up, I will just have to buy a new helmet, and I think I will get a Bell modular helmet. I don't remember the name of the model I was looking at, but it looks pretty nice. I'm just gonna get it in silver or something. It's a wonderful day, and this clown still wants to speed. Some days, you can see some of the winds crossing the Saint Clair there. It's a good day for a sailboat. Just enough wind. I say that like I know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know squat about sailboats. I know they need wind. Alright, buddy. I love these clowns. Spend all this money on these nice boats, and instead of going park right as close to the shore as they can, that they have a boat and they're parked near the shore. Of all places. That water out there can't be more than 5 or 6 feet. I mean, I understand it's a good place to swim. Holy crap, that water's gotta be ice cold. car, it looks so much more high performance. Unless I'm turning or something, I always try to wave at the other bikers. It's a brotherhood, it's a respect thing, sisterhood for all us fellow riders. Someone's selling their nice Corvette. Get it, scooter guy. Alright, you want to get off, Mel? Make sure you lift your leg up. Doing okay? You see anything other than yep?
Nope.
Yes, she does. She's just messing with us. I figured we'd stop here for a coffee or iced coffee, a little bit of snack. I'm going to take the camera off the helmet and mount it on there so I can put my sunglasses on. shut the fuel off here. Doesn't work too bad. I can still see the tach and speedometer. Second here. Brake climb on? Yep. Know when you're all situated. Good. need to sit and wait for cars anyhow. I want to have fun on the twisties, it's not screwing around with cars. Alright, I'm going this time. You good?
Yep.
Hold on. Oh, good. That guy's not going slow. Dude, you got an FT86. Give that sucker the beans. Excellent. Pop it down a gear. Nice motorbike for sale. I think it's a Honda. Too quickly we get into town here in Lakeville. Nice lake. Oh no, he's got the Subaru version of that car, the BRZ. Doesn't matter. It's an awesome car to drive on the twisties. On the twisty bits. Oh, he's going my way. Sweet. Give that guy a little headspace. he just gave it the beans. Magna, you're running great. Wonder how much better this audio is, or how much worse it is with the without the mic. I'm just using the built-in mic in the camera. Oh, that's not the right gear. That's the right gear. I better slow down for piss off Melly. argue that I don't need a motorbike. Fools! Hey man. The ultimate stress reliever. I love my bike. I love riding on my bike. I like it when Melly comes with me. Makes it even better. One of these days with a proper sport touring bike, we're going to go on a long trip and we're going to get the heck out of this state to some areas with proper hilly twisty roads to go on. Oh yeah, the guy at the BRZ, he's out hunting for curves. Alrighty, we'll stop at the gas station here. I think we need a brake off our rear ends. And yes, that's right where I was going. Alrighty. You want to climb off first? Good job. Mel. What's up? Oh, I know what you're doing. No, don't give me a cue. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, it doesn't really press into the head. Because there's a, behind where it's sitting in the padding, it's actually like behind here on you, because you have the same helmet, you just have the small instead of the extra fat head like I have. There's a void back there that's for the chatterbox receiver. It's actually, there's a void on either side. I don't even know if that company still makes that stuff anymore, because now you've got Bluetooth headsets and all this stuff that didn't exist. Alright, let me get started up for you to hop on the bike. Well, no, you can hop on now. Go ahead. I'm ready. Snickers satisfies. Try Snickers ice cream for chilled satisfaction. Alright, the fuel's on. Spacing between me and all these damn cars. One good run down the road. Haha. Now there's a truck up there. Give it the beans. This engine likes to rev, and sometimes I forget to keep it geared down enough to keep it in the power band, because I end up doing so much slow speed cruising due to traffic. With the Magna, it's real easy to forget this engine's out of the VFR, and it wants to rev, it wants to run freely. I mean, you get it up above 6,000 RPM and you'd really got to hang on. That's where it's happy. It's cruising around town, and 3,000–4,000 RPM is for the birds. Aw, they tore down the hot dog stand. I guess people need flowers and plants more than they need hot dogs. Sigh. fireplace was good too. The building looked like it had been around since the 50s. Yet one more place for bikers and motorcyclists and the like to not have for a place to stop. I remember going to that hot dog stand, and there used to be bikes around it all the time. What's up, dude? Harley guys. Alright, I've got a beef, and I'm gonna vent. Now, I've been riding with Melly here for about 3 hours, and I noticed this before, but I'm just gonna complain about it now. If I give you the nod or the wave, do it back. It doesn't matter what kind of bike you're on. I mean, unless I'm busy, I always give the wave. This guy on a sport bike, I gave him the wave. I acknowledged his wave. I find in Michigan, 9 times out of 10, I wave at somebody on a Harley because I'm not on a Harley. They don't wave back, and it's crap. And that attitude could FRO. What a bunch of snobbish crap. Oh, they're on some Jap scrap, so you know, I'm not gonna wave back. You know, we all take the same risk to do what we enjoy, to come out and ride on our bikes, and to not just give simple courtesy. I agree with Dell. That's just bullshit. It's people being assholes for no reason. It's not like I'm inviting them over for tea and cake. I gotta say, I really wish we had more members of the Idiot Collective here in Michigan other than just Melanie and myself. While I do love riding with Melly, it would be nice to have a collection of bikers to ride with. And this just doesn't have to do with riding on motorbikes in general. When we moved up here, I don't know, 16, 17 years ago, it's really hard to make friends in the metro area. There's this real standoffish attitude. It's palpable. You can definitely feel it. That unless you are someone that has always grown up and known people in the area, most people don't want to give you the time of day, other than just cordially interacting with you because you happen to frequent a restaurant or a place of business that somebody happens to work at. And then it's just about good customer service at that point. They want your money. They don't want to piss you off. But as far as like having some people that you work with and you want to go and hang out after dinner and stuff, it doesn't happen. And it got worse as we got into our 40s. Though Melly never ages. She is timeless. Oh look, just half a tree hanging out the back of this truck. Probably not tied down. That'd be nice for it to bounce out right at me. I should probably get around this clown. How about we back off? The point being is that, you know, there's a Facebook page that was for Michigan riders, and it had a lot of members. None of them, I mean none of them, could be organized for a ride. They would rather sit at home and talk about riding on Facebook instead of actually going out and riding their bikes together as a cohesive group, which is what they claim that they do. This is one of my griefs with Facebook. I use it because I have a business, and it's part of social networking that I need to promote it. Otherwise, I'd bin the whole damn lot. I didn't want to join it to begin with. All of these friends that I'm supposed to have connected with from my past, I never talked to them. The friends that I've always been friends with, I keep in touch with those people, but I would have anyhow, through email, phone calls, whatnot. Oh, this road is just tore up. Tore up. Anyhow, back to my point. So yeah, it's sometimes it's hard to find people to ride with. You know, I think a lot of it is, you know, Melly and I don't have kids, and at our age, most of the people our age have multiple children and a house and a mortgage and things that take priority in their life, and that's fine. That's all well and good. You know, that's what they wanted to do. But there are people that are our age that have motorbikes, but I cannot for the life of me understand why the hell people don't want to get together and ride out as a group. Usually the only big biking events that happen are all Harley related, and that goes back to something I was complaining about earlier. This attitude that is absolute crap, that you have to be an elitist if you own a Harley. Now, I've got two friends that I do ride with, which happen to be on the other side of the damn city, which means if I want to ride with them, I got to commute across town. They have Harleys, and they have a couple of friends who have Harleys, and we all get along great. We ride just fine. So the sad thing is they're the exception to the rule. I actually remember that there was a week or two in Michigan, and I know areas in the upper part of the state were even worse, but we had air temperatures here that was colder than it was in Antarctica by like 20 degrees. That was ridiculous. And the roads are just completely destroyed, especially because there's a lot of concrete use on our streets in the metro area. I guess they're turning left. I'm going. Oh, could you cut that a little closer, dickhead? Jeez. Wasn't even looking. I'm sure glad that they don't make us wear high visibility vests here, but it wouldn't have mattered a hill of beans difference back there. That guy wasn't even looking. I don't even know if he was looking at the road. I'll have to review the footage later. I swear he was looking down. He was about ready to start driving on the left side of the road. I better not complain too much about that, because when we come to the UK on holiday, that might be my sorry ass on the wrong side of the road. All these new brakes are awesome. Carbon metallic fronts, definitely can recommend those. And the semi-metallics in the rear, it's not even a question. The difference is beyond night and day. It's like going from not having brakes in the back to actually having usable brakes. hope everybody's going to enjoy my, man, this road is bumpy. Just rattles my brains out. Yeah, welcome to Michigan. Home of the potholes. It's the state bird. You know, San Francisco's got the Golden Gate Bridge, Bay, and LA's got Hollywood. California has Yosemite. And here in Michigan, we have potholes. That's our landmark. Sheesh. Did that guy just fall over drunk off his bicycle? I think he did. Maybe that's why he's on a bicycle and not driving a car. Oh, that dude's hammered. This guy, see where the yellow sign says bridge may be icy? He just fell on his ass. Looking around, see if anybody caught him. Just reading the bus schedule. Guy's honking because he saw him. Oh, I'm sorry to laugh, but holy shit, dude. It is probably a good idea to head back to the house today. It's nice Saturday and Sunday. I'll go on the bike a bit, maybe by myself. I'm going to see about rigging up this camera. Rigging up the camera with the, ooh, that's a nice restored VF750 back there. Thought it was a Triumph at first until I saw it had 4 pipes. Anywho, try my new helmet out. I had it on today, but it's not a full face helmet. And we are going out for a long ride, so I wanted to put on my full face helmet. But I want to put on my nice new half helmet by Bell, and maybe go out for a ride solo tomorrow, maybe some Sunday. Ooh, nice Valkyrie. That is a nice bike. Give that guy the nod. Anyone with the cojones to ride a 6-cylinder cruiser, he's okay in my book. Oh, Valks are so nice, but man, that's a bit too much weight for me. I've seen the coolest thing I think I've ever seen motorcycle-wise. Oh, well, in my not so humble opinion, is somebody took a 6-cylinder Valkyrie Honda and turned it into the baddest ass bobber I've ever seen in my life. See how you wave to the dude on the freaking scooter. I mean, this thing was bobbered out nice. It is hard to believe it was a Valkyrie or a Valkyrie. That is a custom job. If you can take a 6-cylinder Valkyrie, which is just a big bike, and just remove all the unnecessary crap off of it and make a slick looking bobber out of it, you, my friend, are a good mechanic. motorcycle right from the Magna. Hope I didn't bore you to death. I guess that'll come out in editing.